Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with meteorologist Elise Ushman. I'm picking on Elise.
We're taking accountability here.
Well, we're assigning accountability. I wouldn't say we're taking it.
Sure.
So there you go. Hey, it's good to see all of you today. So I'm going to be on my soapbox. I know you're like, I really want to go eat dinner. I really don't need you to be on your soapbox. I'm reading your mind. Sorry. But this Saturday stuff, below freezing, people in North Mississippi are really going to need some help if they don't get the power back this weekend. This ain't going to work. So I had someone send us a picture yesterday. They've had no power, and they showed me how cold it got in their house. It was 40 degrees. That was her wrapped in blankets with dogs and cats. What were you going to say?
I just said not good.
Yeah, I mean, she was wrapped in blankets with dogs and cats. I don't even know if they were her cats or dogs, but they were just, I'm being for real. They were like, she was wrapped up with these dogs and cats and blankets. And so I know it's a disaster. I got it. I've been through a few myself. Okay. But whatever needs to be done, we kind of need to expedite something, because if we don't get people into adequate heat this weekend, we've lost 7 people this week, which is astonishingly low. Didn't you think it'd be a lot? I thought it'd be a lot higher.
I was worried about that.
I don't mind saying it. So,
but I did think they did a great job with getting warming shelters and all that sort of thing open.
But now we're getting
right.
You're talking about a week of people eating probably MREs, if they're eating that. There's a lot of people that probably haven't been gotten to yet. And I'm talking, we're pushing further into the northern part of the state. So I don't know what to do. I'll be honest with you. It's very easy for me to say these things, right? Because I'm not the dude loading helicopters, and I'm not.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, it's going to be a lot harder this weekend for any linemen that are working out there when we're going to be 19 degrees.
Right.
Okay. They're going to be 9 degrees.
Right.
And they're going to have wind chills below 0. And I don't know about you.
I'm not sure that they even work in those conditions, though.
They may have to. They may have to. They might have to be like, look, we got to.
But I'm fairly sure, and it did depend on what the wind is like up there. They can't work with gusts higher than.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm sure if they're doing work on the
30
ground
miles
in a
per
power
hour,
station
sure,
or whatever. But you're right. Yeah, they can't.
There's a lot of work that they can't do when it's that cold and that windy.
Dangling from a helicopter fixing transmission lines. I know that, but you know what I'm saying is it becomes a dangerous situation for everybody involved. Anyway, that's why we're making a big deal about Saturday, a first alert weather day. It'd be a first alert weather day anyway, but it really needs to be because of the fact that we still have 100,000+ customers without power statewide, and that's a big problem. Anyway, below freezing temperatures expected all day, just like we had Monday. 44.5 hours. Could be looking at something like that again.
Yeah. From Friday evening through Sunday morning, we're going to be below freezing. So we've just called it iffy for your Saturday in central Mississippi. I mean, you might want to do something outside, it's just not going to be very pleasant to do that. There's a chance we see a flurry or two flying, but they're not going to stick. They're not going to accumulate. So it's not going to be the same as what we had this past weekend as far as winter weather danger, but the cold is still dangerous going into your weekend day. So our cold plunge looks like this: mid 40s on Friday. So still above freezing. Still, hopefully, if it's not too windy, a chance for them to continue getting some things done before we get to Saturday's hard freeze. And we do come out of it quickly heading into Sunday, but it could only take one day to see some devastation. So this is the timeline. Friday, the cold front moves in. Again, it's going to be cold and breezy, but not freezing yet. Saturday, we stay below freezing all day. Sunday, our warming trend returns, but we will be in the teens both weekend mornings, most likely. And then next week, things are looking up.
Yeah.
For an extended period, not just a few days of above freezing temperatures.
43 out there right now. Feels like 39. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's nothing like what it was. So I'm not going to complain about 43 degrees. But this is the problem. Saturday, we're going to be 30 degrees below normal. Normal high is about 59, 60 this time of year. So it's starting to warm up out there.
Yeah.
And temperatures will be moderating considerably. So next week. But we got to get through this weekend. I am just hoping we're done with the really, really cold weather, just for everybody's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've had worse situations, but this is pretty bad for a lot of folks in the northern half of the state right now. It's the magnitude of a hurricane. But a hurricane, you can chop down the trees, and you don't have to worry about the ice coming behind it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So this is just what makes it a really, really tough situation for a lot of people. Rain chance is minimal Friday and Saturday. There will be some sprinkles. There'll be some flurries around. But next week, middle of next week, we'll see rain chances really starting to get up.
Yeah. So there's your flurries. Woo.
Is that the GFS or the Euro? Because it looks like it increased a little bit.
It's the GFS. Okay. Then here's our next chance for rain. And I will say the GFS is being kinder with this system next week than the Euro. Yeah, the Euro's
really not doing much. By the way, there's a better chance for snow in Tampa and Orlando this weekend, probably than there is around here, or maybe an equal chance. How about that? Because they're going to have some crazy weather there too.
This is what the Euro says. Not that much rain for us, but potentially more wintry stuff to our north. So hopefully that's not the case. It looks overall like things are going to be warmer, warm enough that wouldn't be the story, but we'll still have to watch it.
Yeah, around here, we're not that worried, but northern part of the state, they could have another problem on their hands when it's all said and done. Do you want to show the kids the 10-day or the 7-day or whatever day?
The days.
Just to give them hope.
All the days. Look at all those 50s.
Look at that.
Look at all those chickens.
Yep. Fitties. Much of next week, which is certainly good news. Let's hi real quick to Marilyn Floyd. Hey, Kat Butler and Virginia Purvis. I mean, Kat, you bring up a good point. Everybody's working hard on this. Trust me. I think this is a logistical nightmare is what this is, because if you see where the big problems are, I mean, Ole Miss, they're closed through next weekend. I mean, they basically said this ain't going to work.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I mean, they know what their physical plant can handle, and they don't want to put students in a really bad situation. I saw they're doing buses to Walmart. They're doing buses, these things. Good. And a lot of these big box stores have the ability to get open. Okay. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of these stores that sit there and go, no, we're going to be open. And a lot of these stores, by the way, a lot of people don't realize this. Some of the big box stores, they have contracts that they're going to get open. They're going to have people there. They're going to bring in generators. They're going to make it happen. Even if it means a helicopter bringing them a generator. That's what happens in some of these places. And people don't realize that there are some stores and chains that literally have a contract with the state saying, hey, you're going to figure out your own way to get open no matter what. But of course, everybody works together in these situations, but we got to get people food. They got to have access to their money to pay for the food. And so it's a logistical nightmare. And I think that, we're finding that out on I-55. Who would have imagined that it would be just as bad Wednesday, maybe worse today than it was over the weekend? But that's what happens when ice and snow melt
and then refreeze
and you've got real ice.
Yeah.
So I think that's the problem that's going on. All right. Thank you for allowing me to be on my soapbox. I appreciate it. What do you have going on for dinner tonight? What's you eating something exciting?
I am getting Thai food. Very excited. I've been thinking about it all day.
That sounds good.
I've been thinking about it for multiple days, actually. They're not open on Monday and Tuesday.
How dare they?
So they probably wouldn't have been open on Monday anyways,
With
but
the weather, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you. What do you
Thank
get
you.
again? What do you get?
I think it's called Pat Wound Sin. It's like
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Mhm.
The glass noodles, you know, the really thin.
I love the glass
I love the
noodles.
glass noodles, and it's stir fried with the
You
veggies
sent
and
me a
stuff.
picture of
and
this
some
last
egg.
time, didn't you?
Yes, and I get it with steak on
Look at you.
know, steak pieces. Yeah.
Now
Delicious.
I'm getting hungry for Thai food.
Yum.
Okay. I like your style on that.
Yeah.
I like the glass noodles. I just never know what I'm ordering when I go order Thai food. I think I just need to sit down with someone and be like, look, will you help me?
Yeah.
Just say, will you help
Well,
me?
at this place, they can help you. It's family owned, and they know all the stuff.
You have to ask for help sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't know. So anyway, Birdman just cooked up some fried pork chops. So that
Yum.
sounds yum, 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 yum. You're going to sleep well tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be careful with what I eat at dinner because if I eat something too yummy, I'm like this for the 10 o'clock news. So I don't want to be like that. I want to be like that at night when I go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll have to figure it out. But I want y'all to have a good evening. I want you to stay warm. I do want you to think of your friends to the north. You know, maybe you have a couple friends that live in North Mississippi, and if they can drive safely. Remember, today's Wednesday. If they can drive safely, maybe you want to just put them up through the weekend. Just help some folks out. People that you know, of course. I'm not encouraging you to just bring random strangers in. I used to work with a guy in Alabama when I was on TV there. And he used to say every time I get called, he goes, make sure you bring in the plants, your pets, and the elderly. And I'm like, just random elderly people? Just bring them inside?
Hope not.
Like, what if they don't want that?
Yeah.
So anyway, make sure, you know, that might be an idea to reach out. I'm just going to throw that out there. But don't encourage them to drive in dangerous conditions. Wait till, you know, tomorrow we're going to have another day in the 50s here, 40s up there. So things are going to break loose some more. And even Friday, we're going to be above freezing.
Yep.
It's just Saturday that's just brutal for everybody. And Sunday too. I don't think they get above freezing up there on Sunday.
Probably not.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's it, folks. Listen, Elise has got to go. She's very busy.
Sure.
Me, I'm not so busy. But I'll be here for doing WLBT's 10 p.m. news, Fox 40 News at 9, and we'll update you on the first alert weather day that's out for Saturday. Until then, y'all stay safe. Appreciate y'all for spending a little time with us today on a Wednesday, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.